Yes. This watch I got right here was first purchased by your great-granddaddy around the time of the First World War. It was bought in an old general store in Knoxville, Tennessee. It was bought by a private doughboy in Ryan Coolidge the day he set sail for Paris. It was your great-granddaddy's war watch. Bought from the first company to ever make wristwatches. See, back then, people just carried pocket watches. It was a great-granddaddy's war watch, and he wore it every day he was in that war. And after he'd done his duty, went home to your great-grandmother, took the watch off his wrist, put it in an old coffee can, and in the can it stayed. Until your grandfather, Dane Coolidge, was called off for duty once again. It's time to call it World War II. It's time they're fighting against the Japanese. Your great-granddaddy gave this watch to your granddad for luck. Unfortunately, his luck wasn't as good as his old man's, and Dane, who was a Marine, was killed, along with all the other Marines at the Battle of Wake Island. Your granddad was facing death, and he knew it. None of those boys had any illusions of ever leaving that island alive, so 3 days before the Japanese took the island, your 22-year-old grandfather gave the watch to a crewman on the Air Force Corps plane named Winaki, a man he never met before in his life, to deliver to his infant son, who he'd never seen in the flesh, his dad's gold watch. 3 days later, your granddaddy was dead, but Winaki kept his word. After the war was over, he went home to your grandmother and delivered to her infant son his dad's gold watch. This watch was on your daddy's wrist when his plane was shot down over Hanoi, put in a North Vietnamese prison camp. And he knew if the gooks ever saw the watch, he'd take it away, confiscate it. The way your dad looked at it, this watch was your birthright. You'd be damned if any slope couldn't put the greasy yellow hand on his boy's birthright, so he hid it. One place he knew he could hide something, his ass. 4 long years he wore the watch, up his ass. Just before I died of dysentery, he gave me the watch. I kept this uncomfortable hunk of metal up my ass. 2 years. Then after 7 years, I was sent home to my family. And now, little man, I gave this watch to you.